guys. This is another session of Linguamex. Today is Saturday. Today is February. What day is it today?
First.
Oh, it's March. Wow. Thank you, Jessica. Yes, I'm lost. What day is it today then? Jessica. Is it Jessie or Jessica?
Jessica.
Jessie. Jessie?
Yeah.
Okay, Jessie's easier because it's only like 2 syllables. Okay, Jessie, what day is it today?
Today is Saturday, March 1st, 2014.
Very good. And what I want you to do is say, today is. So that's the very first thing. Let me hear Letty's pronunciation. What day is it today? And then I'm going to correct you, okay?
Today is Saturday,
It's
1st of March.
1st of March, 2014. Okay. The only thing that I heard from you that was a little bit off, Jessie, is. Okay, the word, the I's in English, let me get this real quick, and I'll write it down on the board. Okay, so I'm going to get you used to, Jessie, to saying if instead of e. Okay, so this word is no longer is. Okay, this word is now is. And you were closer, you were much closer than both of you. Is. Okay, very good. So from now on, that's not an E. Okay, and the reason is there's a lot of words that sound the same, but the only difference is the E and the E. Like this word. This word is eat. And this word is what? It. You see, if you say eat, it's the same thing as this. It's the same thing, okay? Because I'm gonna have to get you. You're gonna have to get used to. So I'm gonna be correcting you. Because from now on, there's 2 sounds. The E, you don't find the E sound in Spanish. In Español, no. That's a new sound, okay? So that's why no one at the very beginning, you don't know how to say it. So say it for me. It. Perfect. It's not very hard to say. The challenge, the challenge is doing it. Okay? So for the first couple of times, Jessie, not like that. But soon, very soon, I won't have to tell you. Okay? So one more time. Eat, and it. Very good. So, first exercise. So today is March 1st. The only other thing, guys, is the English I'm going to teach you is a spoken English. Okay, not a formal English. A formal English is when you learn English from a book. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to speak English and in the way that everybody speaks it. Okay, in the way that normal. So when you speak it, it doesn't sound forced. It doesn't sound learned. It doesn't sound like you learned it from a book. Okay, so you learned it from someone who actually speaks English, native English. Okay, so every now and then I'm going to correct you. Okay, like you said, the 1st of March. Very good. No one says that. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you, it's March 1st. It's February 22nd. Yeah, 1st. March 1st. Why? Because the 1st of March has an extra syllable. No one never. In any language, okay, people want to use less words. There's no reason to use more words if you don't have to. I don't care if you're talking Spanish, I don't care if you're talking English, Russian, or whatever. They want to use less words. That's the reason. Nobody says the 1st of March. It's just going to be today's March 1st. Because that way, you say one word, of. You don't have to say of, right? It's perfectly fine. It's very formal. It's perfectly fine. Except nobody says it that way. Okay? That's the only other thing. Okay? Good. All right. So, first exercise. I'm going to give you a word in Spanish. Let me check your vocabulary. Okay? I'm going to check your vocabulary. I'm going to give you a word, and you're going to translate it in Spanish. Okay? And then I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to say a word in Spanish, you're going to say it in English. Okay? So, I'm going to go Letty, Jessie. Okay? All right. You first. Jessie, street. Okay? Letty, house. Okay? Life. Okay? Class. City. Knife. Hearing. No. Very good. Man. Train. Family. Girl. Watch. Pot. Pot. No, wait. No, wait. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something cultural about pot, okay? Okay? And I'm not here to teach you about drugs and stuff, but everything I teach you, remember, stuff that you're gonna hear, okay? Stuff you're gonna hear. Pot, marijuana. Yeah, that's what you call marijuana. They call it pot. So, more than likely, when you hear it on TV or something, there's a lot of pot in Colorado. They're talking about marijuana. They're talking about cannabis, okay? It's very rare. You're gonna hear more about it, about marijuana, rather than ollas. So when you hear it on TV, or you hear somebody, more than likely they're talking about marijuana, okay? So just put it down. It's cultural. Yeah, pot. Yeah, that's what they call it. That's the most common word for marijuana. They call it pot. So if you guys start watching series, comedy shows and stuff like that, that's what they're talking about. Okay, that's what they're talking about. Okay, well, I'm here to teach you culture. Okay, this is culture. This is cultural. This is the #1 word they use for marijuana in the United States. You call it pot. Okay, good. Pot. Yeah, remember it's an aw, pot. Most O's in English, it's an aw. It's an aw. Just like dog. Not a dog. It's a dog. It's pot. Caught. Un gato. It's aw. A ver? Aw. Like you're going to the dentist. Aw. Okay? Okay, very good. So pot is olla or marijuana. Necklace.
Me?
Huh?
Certificate.
I'm sorry?
Olla.
Necklace. Car. Ship.
Bag.
Bowl. Yeah, I know. It's a little bit hard because in Spanish it's like, okay, what do we call those things when you put the cereal? Yo le voy a decir plato, pero hay otra palabra que no usamos que es tazón, que no usamos. Todo el mundo dice plato, ¿verdad? Pero el plato it's another word in English. What's a plato in English?
Plate.
It's either a plate or it's a dish. So in English, we differentiate between a bowl to put your cereal, put your soup, or a plate or a dish where you put your steak or your salad or whatever. I'm sorry? Okay. Remember, I have both cultures. Y es la primera vez que oigo a alguien que dice plato o otro. When I was growing up, my mom just got el plato. El plato para cenar. El plato. Yeah. But that makes sense. Plato hondo, deep. Hondo is deep plate, right? Yeah. Okay. Tazón nobody uses, right? Nobody uses tazón, right? Super tazón. What's super tazón? Yeah, the Super Bowl. Super Bowl. And the Super Bowl, they translate it in Mexico as a super tazón, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they do. Okay, perfect. Okay, next word. Boy. Spoon. Napkin.
Servilleta.
Bracelet.
Brazalete.
Truck.
Camión. Rosas. Bracelet.
Airplane.
Avión.
Cup. Cup.
Casa.
Una taza, una copa. No, copa's different. Copa's actually different. Una taza. Glass. It's made out of glass. This is also glass, okay? This is glass.
Yes.
This is glass also, okay? And a glass would be that, like a cup, but made out of glass. Made out of glass, okay? Okay, good. All right. Fork. Ring. And shoe. Okay, your turn. Let me hear your pronunciation. Let me hear you. Very good. You got words in your head. That's good. I can talk to you. Okay? And it looks like you understand what I'm saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? 100%. Good. Good. Very good. Read me the words. Let me hear your pronunciation.
Street. House. Light. Class. City. Night. Earring.
Okay. I want to hear the F a little bit more. Night. Light. That's not what I'm hearing, okay? It's not, you don't have to say it really loud. There is a little sound there, okay? Life, knife. Keep going. Man. Okay, so you're and. You have to work on your and. Man. Interestingly enough, Americans are the only ones that have the and sound. Okay, remember, English is spoken in a few countries around the world, right? English is spoken in South Africa, in Australia, in Canada, in England, in the US, right? As their first language. As their first language. English is spoken as a second language everywhere in the world. Okay? So, as a first language, interestingly enough, this vowel A has three sounds in the US. It has the A, like apple. It has the O, like father. And it has the A, like ape. Ape is it's an ape. Huh? What's an ape? It's like a gorilla, okay, an ape. Okay, I'm not a zoologist, but so I don't know the different species, but it's like a gorilla. Or do you know?
Could you repeat the three different sounds?
That's what I'm gonna go to. That's what I'm gonna go to. Here's three words.
Yes.
This one here, the A sound. The A sound is an American sound. You're not going to find the British saying apple. They're going to say apple. They're going to say like this. They're going to say like the apple. Okay? But we're a neighbor to the US. There are 300 million Americans versus 60 million British and 40 million Canadians. And I have the American accent. So we're going to learn the A. Okay? We're going to learn the A. Okay? And it's apple. Say apple.
Apple.
Yeah, that's very good. Apple.
Apple.
Yeah, that's very good. The difference here, Jesse, is again, I have to bring it to your attention, okay? But let's see if on down the road I don't have to say anything and you're just gonna assume. So obviously you guys didn't hear it, okay? Apple, so that one is man.
And then
Man.
man.
Man. Yeah, and how do you say more than one man? More than one man. Men. Okay? Men. Yeah, just like over here in my poster. Man and men. Mailman, mailman. Okay, man and men. Very good. Keep going, Jessica.
Friend. Family. Girl. What?
Pot.
Hot.
Remember, it's an odd, like dog. Pot.
Hot. Necklace. Car. Sheep.
Okay.
Sheep.
Remember, it's not a sheep. Remember the e. Ship.
Ship.
If you say sheep, this is what you're saying.
Potato.
No. There's three words there's four words that actually sound pretty much the same. The chip in your phone, the potato chip, or a chip at the casino, the chips, these are chips also. These are chips. Casino chips. Chip. Yeah, chip. No, this is the chip. Chip. There you go, chip. Cheap. Cheap is what? What's the translation of that one? Very good. I like that. You tried it. That's what I do in my classrooms in the collective. I never say translation to Spanish, but it looks like I'm going to be able to do that. I use other words. Cheap means not expensive. And there's another word for that, inexpensive. Inexpensive means less money. Very good. You try your best to give the other words in English. I like that. Okay, good. Cheap. Okay. However, anybody? Okay, however, that's a hard word. However, cheap means also that it's not made well, that it's very made poorly. Like for example, stuff that comes from China, normally we think cheap. It's very inexpensive, little money, and also that it's not made well, that it breaks very easily. Okay, that's cheap. Okay, inexpensive. Inexpensive does not have that meaning. Inexpensive just means less money. So if you say, hey, if you say, is that cheap? Then you might offend somebody. But it's okay, yeah. You might offend somebody. So normally you say, no, it was inexpensive. Or it cost me very little money. It didn't cost a lot of money. Right? Okay, so here's the other one. Ship.
Ship. Ship.
Ship, yeah.
Ship.
Yeah, ship. And this is a what? What's a ship? Yeah, very big boat. Because a boat is a boat. A very big boat. Okay. Like the cruise ships that come to Puerto Vallarta, those are ships. If you go to Malecón and you want to take a little boat, you take a little boat. The ship is a very big boat. Okay. Sheep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A sheep is, yes, that's exactly what it is. What do we get from sheep? Then, what do we get from sheep? What does man get from sheep? Huh? I want complete sentences.
I get from sheep.
Yeah. We get because like mankind.
We get it from sheep.
Yeah. We get wool from sheep.
Oh, we get wool from sheep.
What do we get from sheep?
We get wool from sheep.
Yeah. Wool. Wool.
Wool.
Wool. Wool. Wool from sheep. You already know that word? Any word that I put up on the board, if you don't know it, please write it down. Okay? What do we get? Huh? I'm sorry? We also get.
meat from sheep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. We also eat sheep. Say that.
We also eat sheep.
We also eat sheep. They're called lamb chops, or I don't know, lamb chops, like pork chops. We also get lamb chops from sheep. Yeah, very good. Okay, keep going, Jesse.
Bowl.
Is it the same sheep and lamb?
I'm sorry, lamb. I'm not a zoologist. I'm not sure what the difference. Me, a lamb is very similar. Yeah. Guys, in any vocation, I know the words, but sometimes I'm not gonna know the difference because it's like in Spanish. If you say something, la diferencia entre un cordero y una borrega? I don't know. It's the same thing. I'm not a biologist. I'm not a zoologist. So for me, it's the same thing. There probably is a difference. I'll look it up on Google and see what lamb. For me, in my head, lamb and sheep is the same thing. A ram, I know a ram is different because it has horns, right? And that's RAM, like the Dodge Ram in the trucks. You ever seen that? Dodge Ram? No, nunca has visto eso en las camionetas que le tienen. Yeah, Dodge Ram. Sí, es que tiene los cuernos. Va a haber veces que sí me gusta investigar y todo eso, sí tengo mucha, pero a veces cuando pues no soy zoólogo, no sé qué la diferencia entre un cordero y una borrega. Okay, muy bien.
Bowl.
Keep going.
Boy.
No, bowl.
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 A bowl. Okay, keep going.
Boy. Spoon. Napkin.
Good. And the napkin is kin. Remember, that's an I. So it's napkin.
Napkin.
Napkin. Good. Perfect.
Bracelet.
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 No. It's just brace and then let. Bracelet.
Bracelet.
Yeah, bracelet.
Truck. Airplane. Cup. Glass. Fork. Ring.
Ring. Not ring.
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 See, there's no K in the end, there's a G. So it's ring.
Ring.
Okay. The K, you still sound K, but I'm not gonna torture you. You don't torture you. That's good. Keep going.
And shoe.
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 Very good. Okay, then it's your turn.
That's great.
Okay, don't say the, okay?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Okay, keep going, the next one.
Oh, no, sorry.
No, no.
Have, wife, class, see, night, youth, man, train, family, girl, watch, necklace,
Necklace.
necklace, car, sheep, ball,
Bowl.
bowl, boy, spoon, napkin, bracelet, truck, airplane, cup, glass, fork, ring, shoe.
Very good. Okay, let's practice these words. Letty, on what street is the school? Is the school where you work? On what street is it? On what street is the school where you work? I'm sorry, why am I looking at you? Letty, I might get used to it. I mean, just Letty, on what street is the school where you work? Algo así. Es complete sentence. Pero algo como simplemente it's on. It's on. It's because yeah, it's on what? It's on Flamingo Street. Very good. One more time. Letty, on what street is the school where you work?
It's on Flamingo.
Very good. Y el it's, un poquito más bien, entonces en el it's, Letty, Jesse, it's on. It's on. On what street do you live? On what street is your house?
It's on Puerto Tampico.
Yeah. Ask Letty the same thing. Ask her what street her work is at. What street is her school? Is the school where she works?
What street?
On what street?
On what street do you work?
Good. That's fine. Yeah, but this time I want you to use the same verbs. The verb that she uses, I want you to kick it back to her. It's like tennis. She sends you verbs, and you hit it with a tennis racket, and you hit it back to her. She used the verb work, so I want you to use work. Ask her again.
On what street do you work?
I work on Street.
Work on Flamingo Street. Very good. Okay. Jessie, ask her if she likes her life. No person actually. Ask her if she likes her life.
Do you like to?
No. Do you like is perfect. See, it was do you like.
Do you like to be a teacher?
Okay, no, she's gonna answer with other words, okay? You're simply gonna ask her if she likes her life. And she's gonna give me a little more. So ask her.
Do you like your life?
My life?
Yeah, just answer yes, and then yes I.
Yes, I like my life.
Okay, and then ask her why.
Why likes your life?
Why do you like your life?
Why do you like your life?
Because I have a lot of experience with the children, with the people. I know that I
We're not talking about your experience, just because why do you like your life? So normally people like their lives because of what they do, right? Okay, so we're not in a job interview. All we're doing is because of what you do. Okay, so answer that one. Let's see if you can answer that one. Huh?
because
Tienes una gran familia, tienes un gran trabajo, ta, ta,
because I
ta, ta.
have a very beautiful family.
Un gran trabajo.
It's a great job, great friends.
Y no me puedo quejar.
And
Can't.
I can't
You know the word?
complain.
I can't complain. Very good. That's the same thing. Complain. No me puedo quejar. I can't complain. That's the same thing. Tú vas a contestar como mismo. Tengo una gran familia, tengo muchos amigos, lo que quieras. A ver,
Do you like your life?
Yes, I like my life.
Yes, I do. Muy bien.
Yes,
Entiéndanse nada más, yes, I do, no, I don't. Okay, son
Okay, yes, I
preguntas
do.
cortas formas de decir. No tienes que repetir todo lo que.
Yes.
Okay. Ask her again.
Do you like your life?
Yes, I like.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I
Why,
do.
why do you like your life?
Because I love my family. I love my work.
Okay. In that case, use job. It sounds better. I love my job.
I love my job.
Yeah. I work. I'm at work. So there are times that you can use work, but here it sounds much better because I love my job. It sounds
I
so much
love my
better.
job.
Job.
Yeah.
Job. Remember, it's an
Job.
on. Espérate, que estamos hablando otra vez de esta O, que es on. I love my job.
Job.
I love my job. Keep going. What else?
Why do
Anything
you
else?
like your life?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Why do you like your life?
So you can repeat. Say it again.
I like stay with my family.
I like to what?
Stay.
Okay.
Or
I like to spend time with my family.
spend time. I like to spend time with my family. And
Me gusta mucho el trabajo porque me encanta trabajar
I
con
like to
niños.
work a lot of.
Me encanta trabajar, me encanta mi trabajo porque me gusta tomar tiempo con niños. Me gusta
I love my job because I like to
spend
spend
time.
time with children.
Children, not children.
Children.
Children, yes. Yes. A ver, dime otra vez más, dime. Me encanta mi trabajo porque me encanta, porque me gusta tomar tiempo con niños, pasar tiempo.
I love my job because I like to spend time with children.
Really good. Children.
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 A ver, Leti. Children. Children.
Children.
Yeah, children. Very good. So write down that spend time, because I want you to keep practicing that. Spend time is a great way to se pasar bien. Yeah. I love spending time with my family. Every weekend, I spend time with my family. We go to different places so that I can spend time with my family. Okay, next one. Do you spend time in class at school? Do you spend time in class at school with the kids?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. All the time, or?
No, not all the time. My job is with spend time with the teachers and their parents
And parents.
and
Parents.
parents.
Yeah. My job is where you can say something like this. Sometimes I spend time in the classroom with the kids, but I spend time with parents. I divide my time between parents, children, and teachers. Tell me that.
I divide my time between parents, children, and teachers.
Children, not the S, not the S.
Children and teachers.
One more time.
I divide my time with parents,
Between
between parents, children,
and teachers. Very good. Do you spend time in the classroom, Jesse, at school sometimes?
Sometimes I spend.
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes I do.
Sometimes I do. When?
I don't know when the teachers when the teachers are sick. I cover the class and I spend my time with children.
Very good. Children.
Children.
Children. There, remember, no S. Children. Okay. How do you say one? If you have two children, but one what? One child. Child. Write that one down. Child is a singular of children, right? One child, two children. So, when a teacher is sick, you cover that teacher. Yeah. Who asks you to cover for the teacher? Who asks you? Asks. She tells you she asks. It's proper. It's proper to say ask. No, she's obviously telling you, right? Because she's your boss, right? but she asks. Sounds so much nicer. It sounds so much nicer. I'm asking you to, because when you tell, it's like, it's very rude, offensive, and you don't talk to adults that way. To adults, you ask, you don't tell, even though you're the boss, okay? You're a boss, Letty, and so you're gonna tell somebody, ask Mary to clean the bathrooms, please, they're dirty. You never say tell, even though you're the boss, it just doesn't sound nice. You wanna be proper, right? You wanna be proper etiquette, you ask. So Sandy asks you to cover when a teacher is absent. 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 Say that. Sandy me pide que cubra un caso.
Sandy asked me if
Asks.
me
Asks. That's a little hard because it's like K. You gotta hear this S. Asks. That's good. Asks.
Okay. Miss Sandy
Asks me.
if I cover the class. Or
No, just asks me to cover. It's interesting because you're asking at the same time you're telling, but it's just the proper word. That's how we talk. Okay? Asks me to cover.
Miss Sandy asked me to cover the class when the teacher.
When a teacher.
When
When a teacher
when a teacher
is sick.
or asked.
Absent. Yeah, because sometimes they're not sick. Sometimes they go party. Or maybe they had a party last night. They didn't go to sleep till 5 o'clock in the morning, so they call in the morning. Miss Sandy, oh, I'm sick. I feel not. They're not sick. They're hungover. They're hungover. Hungover means resaca. What do you? How do you say it in Spanish?
Cruda.
Cruda. Cruda. Hungover. They're hungover. Okay, very good. So what do you do with the kids? What do you do with the kids? What do you do with the kids? Just give me one thing. One or two things. What do you do with the kids?
I sing.
You sing?
We sing the kids.
I sing with the kids.
I play. I play with the kids.
Kids. Remember, it's an I, it's not an E. Kids. Say that to let me. Kids. I play with the kids. I sing with the kids. Say that. I play with the kids. I sing with the kids.
I sing with the kids.
So
In this case, sing is like eat, sing or sing.
Sing. I sing.
Okay.
No, I sing with a key. Remember, it's the I. It's an I. It's not an E. I sing
I sing
with the kids.
with the kids.
With the
Kids. Kids.
I sing
With the
with
kids.
the kids.
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 No te voy a, no, es la primera sesión, so no te voy a torturar, no te voy a torturar. With.
Also with.
Is it I? There's 3 I's right there. There's 3 I's. I sing, and There's 3 I's there. And I sing with the kids. I sing with the kids.
With the kids.
Very good. Yeah. It's just, it's a little getting used to, that's all it is. But that's the difference between an English that's like very, very nice versus an English that's not so nice. Sing with the kids. Sometimes, most times they're going to be able to understand you with the E, but sometimes you get mixed up with words because there are words that are the same and they're not the same. Like these two and like leave and live.
Yes.
Yeah. You see, one is a leave. Leave me alone. Déjame en paz.
Yes.
I live in Puerto Vallarta. Live. Live. Leave. Leave me alone. I'm tired. Leave me alone. go away. Don't bother me. Okay, leave me alone. When does a plane leave? Cuando se va el avión, ¿verdad? When does a plane leave?
Leave.
That thing is,
Leave.
yeah, leave and
Leave.
I sing with kids. So, Debbie, what does, you're talking to me, you're not talking to her this time, you're talking to me. What does she do with the kids?
She sings.
She sings. She sings.
With the kids.
And what else?
She covered the class.
No,
with-
what does she do with the kids? What does she do with the kids?
She sang with kids.
She sings.
Sang with the kids. And
She plays with.
with
Ya no hagas kids, dame otro nombre. She
With
plays with.
them.
Yeah, there you go. And she plays with them. What do you do with the parents?
I talk about the problems in order to resolve or to.
I talk to them about.
I talk to them about the problems.
Behavioral problems. It's okay. I'm not going to use bigger words. I talk to them about problems. I'm going to say the kids. How about if you say this? Kids' problems. Okay, with an apostrophe here, because the problems with the kids, right?
Okay.
I talk about the kids. In this case, why don't we put the apostrophe here at the end? Because we're talking about more than one kid, okay? Más de uno, okay? I talk about the kids' problems.
I talk about
The kids' problems. Y trabajamos en soluciones.
We work on the solutions.
Very good. We work on solutions. Say it again.
We talk about the kids' problems.
No, just kids' problems. We talk about kids' problems. And look for solutions. Very good. Look for or work on. Trabajamos en soluciones or buscamos. Work on, look for. What does she do with the parents?
She talks about kids' problems and they look for solutions.
They look for solutions. How about they look for solutions together, okay?
She talks about the kids' problems and they look for
Solutions together.
together.
Yeah, together. They look for problems and solutions together. Very good. Okay, so we'll work on the next one. So when you're in the kitchen, okay, and you look for stuff in the kitchen to eat, what do you normally look for? Jesse, we'll start with you. Because a couple of words are in here, right? What do you normally look for when you're in the kitchen and you need stuff, you need things to eat? What do you normally get?
I had to open.
You what?
I had to open.
You have to open?
Make juice or.
No. What normally do you get? What things do you get from the kitchen? No, to eat. Stuff to help you eat. Stuff to help you eat. In other words, we're talking about the words knife, spoon, plate, bowl, and stuff. So let's say that you guys are in the house, okay? And so it's breakfast. Letty wants a bowl of cereal, okay? And she sees the cereal, but it's your house, Jesse. So she's gonna ask you for a couple of things, okay? And so go ahead, Letty.
Jesse, I like to get me a bowl of cereal, please. And a spoon, a teaspoon.
No, just a spoon. No, just a spoon. Yeah.
And a spoon.
Yeah.
A little bit sugar.
A little bit of what?
Little bit sugar.
Sugar. A little bit of sugar.
A little bit sugar.
Okay, dile que el cereal ya tiene muchas azúcares.
No,
Eso no puede haber duros. Y dice que el cereal ya tiene demasiado azúcar. Bien, no te preocupes.
I don't have sugar.
No. Sí tienes azúcar. No. Dile, sugar. Dile, no te preocupes, Betty, el cereal ya tiene demasiado azúcar.
And don't worry, the cereal has a lot of sugar.
Yeah, the cereal already has
Already
has a lot of
a
sugar.
lot of sugar.
Sugar, yeah. You know how to spell the word, right?
Has
Has a lot of sugar. Okay, don't worry that the cereal already has a lot of. Already has, ya tiene. Already has. Let me erase some of this because it's too much already. Okay, this thing is not. It's not going to hold on just a second. Let me do something else. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna expand it a little bit, okay? Because you're gonna invite Nettie over to the house, Jesse, okay? You're gonna invite her over for breakfast, okay? You invite her over for breakfast, you invite her over for breakfast and she's gonna eat cereal. And then maybe you offer, no, I'll make some eggs, bacon, right? But she starts off with sugar, okay? So, you both are at school, okay? Okay? And so Jesse says, hey,
I want to eat pancakes.
you want to eat pancakes? Okay. But she sees a box of cereal that she likes. And he says, no, it's okay, but we're gonna eat something else, okay? You're at school. Invite her over tomorrow. Invite her over Saturday to have breakfast with you at your house. Start with that. Dígale. Hey, Letty, how are you? No, todo normal. Te topas, todo normal. Hey, Letty, ¿cómo estás?
Hi, Betty, how are you?
Fine, thank you, Jessie.
I'm fine, thanks. What do you do
I was wondering, ¿por qué no uso palabras como esa? I was wondering, estaba pensando. Porque son palabritas que uno dice. I was wondering. Me preguntaba qué estabas haciendo mañana. I was thinking or I was wondering.
And
I was wondering, yeah.
What is wondering?
Es lo mismo que estaba pensando. Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah. ¿Qué palabras dice usar?
Is it phrase?
No, it's not a phrase, it's a word. It's a verb, means to ponder. It means to ponder, means to think. Okay? So, yeah, es una forma de expresarte. Yes, in a way it is. Estaba pensando. Okay, you don't usually just say, hey, right? You kind of go in soft, just like Spanish. You go in softly, right? You don't just say, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? I mean, sí puedes hacer eso, ¿verdad? Obvio, ¿verdad? Pero un inglés más fluido, más bonito, es igual que español. Me puse a pensar, estaba pensando, ¿verdad? ¿Qué haces mañana? No, María, Leti, ¿qué haces mañana? Usualmente no, ¿verdad? Usualmente usas otras palabritas para llegar al tema, ¿verdad? Esta es una de esas palabritas que se usa mucho, igual que español. I was wondering, Leti, what are you doing tomorrow? Así, y así. Yeah, Leti, I was wondering, what are you doing tomorrow? Okay? I was thinking,
what do you do tomorrow?
I was thinking, what are you doing tomorrow? Yeah. Y no necesariamente, Jesse, son una oración juntas. Es como una pausa. Estás pausando, estás diciendo, Betty, estaba pensando, ¿qué estás haciendo mañana? O sea que no es parte de la misma oración, es como una pausa, una introducción de lo que vas a decir. So Betty, I was thinking, what are you doing tomorrow?
Hi, Betty, how are you?
Fine, thank you, Jessie.
I'm fine, thanks. I was thinking, what are you doing tomorrow?
Yeah. Y luego, la diferencia ahí, lo que les voy a enseñar Es que hay muchas palabras que están juntas. Tú estás poniendo y es más es más largo. What are you doing tomorrow? A ver, dile, what are you doing tomorrow?
What are you doing tomorrow?
¿Ves como pones la división between what and are y eso es donde te trabas? A ver, dile, what are?
What are?
What are?
What are?
What are?
What are you doing tomorrow?
A ver, una vez más. What are you doing tomorrow?
What are you doing tomorrow?
¿Ves cómo es más fluido?
What are you doing tomorrow?
Perfecto.
Oh, nothing special. No? Do you like to?
Would you like to?
Would you like?
Would you like to? ¿Te gustaría?
Would you like
Would.
to eat at breakfast?
Oh,
Say it again. I didn't hear.
Would you like to eat at breakfast tomorrow?
Would you like to have? Would you like to have? Eat again. Have so we have you might not hear. Have.
Have. Okay, so have.
Would you like to have breakfast with me tomorrow? Son dos verbos que se usan con breakfast, dinner y lunch. You eat breakfast, you eat lunch, and you eat dinner. So es mucho más bonito. You have breakfast, you have lunch, or you have dinner. Where did you have dinner? Oh, I had dinner at the da 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 da. So
would you like to have breakfast with me?
would you like to have? To have.
To have. Would you like to have breakfast with me?
of course.
Yeah, ¿dónde?
Maybe in primer café.
No, only in la casa. Vas a cocinar. No. You're gonna cook.
No? Okay, in my house.
At my house.
It's a very good idea.
Okay, so both of you show up at Jesse's house the following morning.
Okay.
You show up at Jesse's house in the following morning. You knock on the door. You see her, and go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Action.
I asked her.
No, you meet at the door, right? You go to Jesse's house.
Okay.
Ta 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 ta. And so now you.
Hi, Lily.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. Let's see. I came to have a breakfast.
Yeah, ya lo sabes, okay? So no te entiendes.
Remind me.
Maybe I forget it.
¿Te olvidó?
You don't remember
And I
invite
can
me.
prepare it.
Invite me yesterday to have a breakfast with you.
I know. I have
Come in. Go ahead, come in. Go ahead, come in. A ver, no pass. Come in.
Come in.
Come in,
Take a
please.
seat.
Okay.
Come in, please.
Have a seat,
Have a
please.
seat, please.
Dile, toma un asiento en el sofá en la sala. A ver.
Come in, pass.
Come in and siéntate en un sofá en la sala, por favor.
And sit in the sofa.
And have a seat.
Have a seat
On the sofa
on the sofa
in the living room.
in the living room.
Or come into the living room with me and have a seat. A ver, dile eso.
Come to the living room.
Come into
Living room.
into the living room.
Into the living room and
Have a seat with me.
have a seat with me.
And we'll talk. And we'll talk for a while.
And
And we'll talk.
we'll talk.
And we'll. Oh, hablaremos. And we will.
Okay, didn't touch it.
Yeah, we will. We'll talk for a while. Y le dice, no, estoy con mucha hambre, estoy con mucha hambre, podemos comer primero.
I'm starving.
I'm starving. ¿Sí usan esa palabra? Starving es muerto de hambre. Starving.
I'm starving.
¿Podemos comer primero y luego hablamos?
Will
No. Can we?
Can
Can we?
Can we have a breakfast first and then we talk?
Okay. Ese TH de ti y Jesse, me lo van a anotar porque no te mucho. ¿Hubiera hablado? ¿Cómo se dice?
Then.
¿Ah?
Then.
Ya, no lo oí bien en la primera vez. Then.
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 Then. Very good. Then. Okay. All right. Not a problem. Okay, so una vez más, I'm starting, tararara, vamos a ver primero antes de votar.
I'm starting. Can we have a breakfast first?
No, have a breakfast? No. Can we have breakfast? Nomás have breakfast.
Okay, I'm starting. Can we have breakfast first? Then we'll talk about whatever we want.
Whatever we
Yes, it's
can.
a good idea.
It's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
Yes, I think it's a good idea. I'm also hungry. I think that's a great idea. Yes, yes, I'm also hungry.
Yes, I'm also hungry.
And I think that's a great
I
idea.
think that it's a good idea.
I think that's a great idea.
I think
That's a
that's
great,
a
great.
great idea.
Yeah, it's okay. I think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, I'm also hungry, so I think that's a great idea. Okay, ¿qué vamos a comer?
What do you have for breakfast?
I prepare chilaquiles
Ah, I love
and some coffee.
And what?
Some coffee.
Okay, and some coffee, okay.
Do you like coffee?
I'm
prefer
sorry,
tea?
I prefer tea.
O pregúntale si tiene té.
But do you have tea?
Yes, I have tea.
What
Okay.
kind of tea do you have?
Green tea.
Green tea. Okay, it's perfect. Green tea.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
Okay. ¿Te puedo ayudar?
Can I have something?
A ver, say it again. Say it
Can I
again.
help you with something?
Yes, you can. You can take the forks.
Okay, set the table. Okay? Please set the
Can you
table.
put?
You can take the silverware.
Silverware.
Silverware. Forks, spoons, knives. Even though it's not made out of silver, that's what they call it. ¿Cómo le dices español? Los utilities, o cómo le dicen que se les Yes. You can take the silverware to the table. Even though it's not made out of silver, because normally silverware son utilities hechos de plata. But they call it silverware. Everybody calls it silverware.
Silverware.
Yeah, silver, and remember it's an it, not an e, not c. It's silverware.
Silverware.
Yeah.
Can you put the silverware?
Can you take the silverware to the table? Can you take the silverware to the table? Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, so una vez más. ¿Te podría poner? I'm sorry.
Nice.
When it's more than one, it turns into a V, so it's knives. Knives. When it's singular, Jesse, it's a knife. But when it's plural, it turns into a V, and it turns into knives. Knives. Okay, very good.
Can we help you with something?
Say that again. I need
Can
to.
we help
Can we? Can I?
Can I?
Yeah. No hay otra persona. No, just kidding.
Maybe I'm baking.
No, not in the kitchen. No, I'm just listening. I'm a ghost.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. That's why.
Okay. Very good. No.
Can I help with something?
Yes, you can. Can you take the silverware to the table?
To the table? Yeah. Can you take the silver to the table? Yes, I can. Sí, ¿dónde está?
Oh, yes. Where are they? Where are them?
Where is it?
Where is it?
Yeah, porque es
Ay,
singular.
siempre.
Esa palabra se considera singular. So it's where is it?
Okay.
It's the
¿Cómo se dicen esas cosas? Esas cosas.
Draw.
Drawer. Why don't you say top drawer? In the kitchen. Drawer. Top y abajo. No le decís nada. Top,
Bar.
bottom. Oh, wait.
I like your posters.
Thank you.
What? Bottom?
It's bottom. No, it's bottom. It's up, so it's bottom.
Bar.
Yeah, remember it's an on.
What did you write?
Huh?
Your posters.
Yeah, a friend of mine. Yeah, gave it to me. You like it? Very good. So, again,
Okay, where
you can say that. Yes, you can. You can say where are they? Okay. Yeah, you can say where are they or where is it? Okay.
where is it?
Is in the easy top drawer.
It's
Is
in
in top drawer.
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 In la cocina.
Is in top drawer in the kitchen.
In the kitchen. Very good. It's in the top drawer in the kitchen.
Drawer.
Drawer. Drawer.
Drawer.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah,
That's drawer.
drawer. Drawer. Not drawer. Not drawer. It's a drawer.
Drawer.
Yeah. Don't pay a lot of attention to the letters, okay? Because if you pay attention to the letters, you're gonna mispronounce it. Yeah. But so I don't get it either because this word is draw.
And drawer.
Yeah, I know. So why the heck is it drawer when you're gonna say drawer? But a drawer for me is somebody who draws, and you didn't even say that either. It's somebody who draws is an artist, right? He draws. The artist, what does he do? He draws. He paints or stuff. So I don't know. But that's how you pronounce it. It's a drawer. A drawer. A drawer. Top drawer. Huh? It's a drawer in the middle, I don't know, like the middle drawer. You can say middle drawer. Top drawer, middle drawer. But what if you have 7? Drawer number 3 from the top. Count 3 drawers from the top. 1, 2, 3 from the top. Count 3 drawers from the bottom. 1, 2, 3. 3 drawers, or you could say 3 doors from the bottom, 3 doors from the top, or something like that. You could just use other words, right? Okay, so it says, no hay problema, ahorita los agarro y lo pongo en la mesa. Not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem.
Not a problem. At this moment, I take it.
It's never it.
That.
Ya lo que estoy pensando es decir igual.
At this moment, I take them and I put it on.
Yeah. And como ya habían dicho, I'll set up the table.
I set up the table.
I'll set up the table. That's how you say it. I'll set up the table. Not a problem. I'll take them to the table and I'll set it up. I'll set up the table. I'll set it up. It up. Because remember, this it is a table.
Yes.
I'll set it up. I'll set it up. Okay, I'm gonna be able to have a lot more fun with you guys. Why? Because you guys already are speaking some English. And pretty good. Pretty good. Okay? So what I'm gonna be able to do with you guys is I'm gonna be able to watch videos with you guys too. And so in the second half of the session, because it's 3 hours at 10:30, 10:40, I'm gonna put on a video that I downloaded from the internet. Have you guys ever heard of a series called Leave It to Beaver? Because I'm gonna teach you some culture too, some American culture. Leave It to Beaver was a series, a TV series like Big Bang Theory, 2.5 Men, in the 50s. It's in the 60s. So I'm gonna teach you a little bit of American culture too, okay? American culture in the 50s and 60s was a very innocent time. All the series were very innocent. Mom and dad were together, everybody loved each other, the family was together. Americans that come to Mexico, they say that Mexico is the US back in the 60s. The US is not like that Unfortunately, the U.S. is very different. There's a lot of violence, there's a lot of drugs, da 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 da, right? So anyway, so I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with you guys too, because you guys are already understanding what I'm saying, okay? So what I'm gonna help you guys is I'm gonna help you guys better your English, obviously, how to express yourself and stuff. So I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with you guys too. So at 10:40 after this, because I'll never fit. This takes me a long time to go through because I improvise. Okay. So anyway, so I just want to tell you guys that. Okay, so you set up the table, right? And Jesse goes to the kitchen and gets the chilaquiles. Okay. You put the chilaquiles on the table, and so now you took. Gracias, Jesse, por ayudarme. Me puedes sentar y vamos a empezar.
The chilaquiles is already. You can take a seat.
No, gracias, Teti, por ayudarme.
Thanks, Letty,
For helping me.
helping me.
Yeah, for helping. Thanks for helping.
Thanks for helping me.
Helping me.
Helping me.
Helping.
Help.
Helping me.
Helping me.
Yeah, that's very good. Helping
Helping
me. Yeah, thanks for helping me.
Thanks for helping me.
Ok, y esa TH que es también es especial.
Thanks.
A ver, ahora,
Thanks.
ya, pero te falta mucho de es thanks.
With a.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
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 Ya, nada más te falta un poquito de aire de Jesse.
Thanks.
Yeah. The TH sound, it's not a sound, it's air, and it's like this. Can you see, Jesse?
Thanks.
No, leave the word alone, nada más el sonido. Yeah, ese es el sonido. Y no es sonido, es aire. No, leave the word alone. So, en cámara lenta. Thanks. A ver. So, para practicarlo, y tú ya lo tienes 93%, le quedaba muy bien. Pero para practicarlo, ya sí, cámara lenta y practica. Son movimientos de la boca que tú estás impuesta, you're not used to. So, por la TH, de aquí para adelante no es un thanks, es un thanks. A ver.
Thanks.
Y el número 3. Number 3.
3.
Aire, 3.
3.
Very good.
3.
There you go. Y si lo pueden hacer, solo que quiero que hago, y no es dar aquí un ejercicio de lengua y boca y todo eso de esta sesión, practíquenlo. Practice it with 3 words. The word with, the word 3, and the word, what was that one? Thank you. Practice it with 3 words. There are thousands of words with TH, son miles. Que hay palabras con la TH, okay? So we need to say the TH good. We need to say it well. Una vez más. With. Very good. With. Yeah. Si no lo dices bien, eso es lo que estoy oyendo. With. Yeah, no es with. Es with. Hacer un poquito de. Yeah. En cámara lenta, with. Esa es la forma. It's like you're doing karate. In karate, when you first start, they don't have you go a million miles an hour. Then slow, so you get used to the movements. That's what you're doing with your mouth. If you do it slow, you're training. You're training your mouth to make the sounds. 3. Very good. You know that later you're gonna say 3. 3. And the other Stephanie, por ayudarme. Ya puedes tomar asiento, vamos a empezar a comer.
Thank you. And
Okay, there's
thanks,
no air,
Leslie.
there's no air. Sacas la lengua, pero no sacas aire.
Thank
Ya. Y lo puedes exagerar ahorita, no hay problema. Ya después ya no tienes que exagerar. Ahorita estás entrenando tu boca.
Leslie to helping me.
No, thanks for. Thanks
Thanks
for.
for helping me.
Ya. El thank siempre va a tener un for. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for giving me money. Thank you for whatever. So el for es la pareja de thank.
Thanks for helping me.
¿Te puedes sentar? Ya te puedes sentar.
You can sit.
No, you can have a seat.
You can have a seat.
Y no can, es can.
You can
Yeah, can. No can, it's
you
can.
can have a seat.
Yeah. Y no digas can, no digas please have a seat.
Thanks for helping me. Please have a seat.
Estamos listos para comer. Were.
We are ready.
Yeah, pero were. Vas a combinar el we are. Vas a combinar we are, porque nadie va a decir we are. ¿Okay? ¿A qué decir we are cuando puedes decir were? No, were. Yeah, esta es igualita que esta. Yeah, it's the same pronunciation. Were. 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 That's pretty good. Were. Okay. Ya estamos listos para comer.
We're ready to eat.
You're ready to eat. Yeah. Have a seat, please, that they were ready to eat. Ahora tiene los chilaquiles y dice, Leti, ¿cuántos chilaquiles quieres? Ok, pues qué porción, ¿cómo le vas a decir? How much?
How much chilaquiles do you like?
A lot. Plate.
Ok, muy bien. Pero vas a decir, do you like? No, do you want? Llena mi plato. Ahorita no vas a decir, a ver, dame lo que tú quieras. Pero, a ver, ¿cuántos chilaquiles quieres?
How many?
Not how many. How much?
How much chilaquiles do you want?
A lot of chilaquiles, please.
Me encantan los chilaquiles.
I love the chilaquiles.
Llena mi plato, por favor.
Complete.
Fill. El verbo es fill, llenar. Yeah. Fill my plate, please.
Fill my plate, please.
Fill my plate, please. Yeah, please fill my plate.
Please fill my plate.
No hay problema, hay muchos chilaquiles. Come todo lo que quieras.
No problem.
Not a problem.
Not a problem. I prepare a lot of chilaquiles and you can repeat
Tú puedes comer lo que quieras.
Yes.
Tú puedes comer lo que quieras.
You can eat
However much chilaquiles you want. Ponle, you can eat as much as you want. You can eat as much as you want. So this is very good.
Yes.
Yes, tanto que quieras. As much as you want.
as much as you want.
Yeah. Y prepared, soy más natural made. Okay. Sí, I made a lot. Está bien prepared, pero te acuerdas que te dije que siempre te voy a dar la preferencia que yo prefiero, que la palabra que se oye que lo que usamos más. Y la palabra es made. Yeah. I made a cake.